one at a time. Did you like that? Did it get your attention? Thank you. Okay, so number one, show. We've been talking a lot about internet video here, and there are a lot of open source platforms, including Kaltura, which is fabulous, open source and free, to put video on your web pages and in your groups. But there's other things that you can do with those videos, because you can make a longer video and put that behind a subscription or a membership site. So you can take your group, you can give them little bits of content, but if they want it all in one piece, you can charge them for it. And you know what? That kind of information, if you're giving good free content, they are willing to pay for more content. Now, another way about this whole shameless self-promotion thing with the groups, people really want to be, there are some people who start groups just because they want to be popular or they want to be well-read. There are ways that you can get on cable and satellite television to help build your platform without it costing an arm and a leg. You're already doing the video production. How many cable and satellite channels are there? 999. Last I looked, we're not at 4 digits on my cable system yet, but we're getting there. And they need content. So if your content is well done anyway, there are a bunch of stations that will give you that free airtime, and you will split with them the advertising space. So if there's 6 minutes per hour, you get 3, they get 3. You sell the sponsored ads, you keep that money. That's another way to monetize. If you don't want to go that route, you want to keep all the money, you could do paid time, which we've all seen infomercials. But what if your infomercials weren't these really cheesy late night type sales shows? What if it was all content driven? What if it was a lot more like current TV? What if it was relevant and something that people really wanted to know and they couldn't get anywhere else? You could sell sponsored time in that and keep the whole thing. And leased access, you could be in 1 million homes for about $400 a month. Now, I'm not talking New York, San Francisco, Dallas, but I'm talking about where people live in the suburbs. So what would it do for your group and your credibility to say, I have a syndicated television show and I'm in 1 million homes in America? Would that help? By show of hands, how many people think that that would help their bottom line? Would you like to know how to do that? Okay, I can tell you how to do that. So the other part, tell. So do people understand the different types of learning modalities, the kinesthetic, the auditory, visual, okay? So you need to touch on all of those when you're talking about getting your message out to the public. You need to have a little bit of something, and you can replicate your information. You can repurpose your content. You can take the videos that you did, and you can transcribe them into text, turn those into articles. You can take the videos that you did, rip out the audio, put them on iTunes, and turn them into a podcast. So you can have all different methods of giving them the same information. And certain people are going to pick it up certain ways, but you're going to increase your audience just by doing that one little thing. So radio interviews. How many people here have been interviewed on the radio? Is it on your website? Do your people know that you are a media darling? It adds to your credibility. People want to hang around with popular people. Does everybody remember high school? Do you think I'm kidding? I'm probably the only person who's ever going to really tell you this, that business really is like high school. It is all about being popular. And I mean, who wants to work for an, I can't swear, can I? ASF. I have a know those people policy. And I love her. You need to be right up front. So when you're doing business, if you are fun to be around, if the product that you're delivering is high quality and you are giving good content, people are going to naturally migrate to be with you. You're going to be the one they want to hang around. You're the average of the 5 people you hang around the most or you spend the most time with, and if that means you're listening to Tony Robbins every day, 10 hours a day, you're going to get uplifted a little. So give them that. Make yourself that person that they want to be with. So you can, pardon me? 2 minutes? Oh, I forgot to set my timer. Oh, damn. Okay, we're going to talk through this. So we talked a little bit about repurposing. How many people here have written a book? Did you know that you can write a book by talking? Can everybody here talk? Get a little micro recorder, and every day you talk about one topic. So that topic, you do this for 30 days, then you have 30 articles, or you have 30 chapters in a book. You send it off to idictate.com, they transcribe it, you send it off to a copy editor, they turn it into a book, boom, you're published. That is a better business card. And it's also a way to monetize what you're working on, because even though the book itself is not the business, you can turn that into more capital for intellectual property for your group. I'm just kidding. except for the magazine part, we're going to go, would it help you if your group published a magazine? Would you be able to bring more people into your group if they knew that they could submit content and they got printed into a real magazine that they could then give their family and friends or hand out and go, oh look, I got published. And you can sell ad space in that. You can do that with MagCloud and have a magazine for your business or your group tomorrow without a lot of high cost production. It's $5.95 a magazine. It's really, really inexpensive, and you can be selling ad space in that. 1 minute. Okay, so your tactics. Does everybody know that your list is where your money is with your memberships and with your groups? Yes? And what are you doing with that list? Are you doing keep in touch with them? Are you talking to them a lot? Are the people who are not visiting your site often, do you have a mechanism to go back out in an autoresponder fashion and say, hey, we haven't heard from you in a while, here's some fun things that are happening, come back and join us? If you're not doing that, you're leaving money on the table, because these are people that could be contributing content. The other way with your groups, if you don't want to put Google AdWords, and please don't put Google AdWords on your site because your competitors are going to be right there. You go and pick the ads that you want with Federated Media, and they're high quality ads, and you pick exactly who your people look at. And that's a sales funnel. And you have homework. I'm going to leave that up. I gave you homework. I'm big on homework. There are free tools that you can use. Audacity, Audio Elevator, Kanaki. Go get those, make a CD for your group.